y'all know my name is Mr. A-double-R-O-G-A. NT, simply, I've been with plenty. And y'all see these girls I'm with. I attract women with dough. You see they dress codes. They all on let the pearl up dishes. They say it's something about me. And when I'm gone on the road, can't live without me. It's something about the girls in Detroit that exploit me. Be showing them my softer side. On tour, so I often ride. I ain't out here trying to find my concubine. Nah, no ring, not yet at least. Till I'm established with a Corvette at least. In the meantime, I think I'ma be straight till I'm in the Maybach and my seat's great. State to state, got a new shorty to me. Ask girl, cause I'm leaving. The truck is outside, been a few days. I'm every day a week. State to state, I got a new shorty to me. Ask girl, cause I'm leaving. The truck is outside, been a few days. Nah, lie with the most describe me as sense of humor. Ghetto with a lot to class. That's why chicks dig 'em. So I love when I'm in Virginia. Got at least 10 with 'em. In Texas, respect this cause of my charm and charm. Or is it my charm and necklace? In Cali, I ain't even gotta describe they women. See they TV shows and videos. Got the best Ricans I ever seen before. Physique and skin tone, unbelievable. Gorgeous, seeing George's peaches in gentleman clubs with gentlemen thugs. Once we do a show, they remembering us. Every club hit crump, get your Timberland scuff. Hitting while them chicks fly, please believe it. They got the leanest, meanest, greenest. Day to week, from state to state, got a new shorty to me. Ask girl, cause I'm leaving. The truck is outside, been a few days. I'm every day a week, from state to state, got a new shorty to me. Ask girl, cause I'm leaving. The truck is outside, been a few days. Shot, I love my city, my state, my home, where I reside at. Chicks that slide at, if you supply that. We got the best chicks, I can't deny that. Some of them is thug girls, most are materialistic with Mac lipstick. Don't get it twisted, cause they can get down and ride too. Arrogant the music that they can ride to. When I slide through, tits on, get attention, so hop in, baby, and sip some with them. Southside got the baddest breezes, they all shop together and flock together. In the summertime, the taste, the place to be. Skins out, so when in doubt, the women all free. Westside, Madison, cracking, dope stacking, and any car's the main attraction. Let's go. Day to week, from state to state, got a new shorty to me. Ask girl, cause I'm leaving. The truck is outside, been a few days. still gon' be me and you through good and bad weather. No matter what you do, I'll never get mad at you. We can cruise on 22s in the Jaguar leather, or we'll put the Hummer on 2 threes for 2 days. Never put another number in my two-way stunner. I ball like NBA 2K and I love the little games me and you play. Saying I didn't over a bad breakup. Never need you with these in the mess of your Mac makeup. Hot girl, delicate, smooth as soft. I put ice on your neck, at least cool you off. And treating sex like a sport, making it more fun. So I live in the sack to hit it like home runs. And they say we won't last because I'm a dub. But no matter what, you're gonna be my forever love. Come on.
All I do is think about you, and I know I can't live without you. So baby, tell me what it is about you.
But I still need a little bit of love. Come on.
All I do is think about you, and I know I can't live without you. So baby, tell me what it is about you.
But I still need a little bit of love. Come on.
Somebody told me leaders walk alone, followers travel in packs. And I know that ain't all true, but it's got its merits, so I run alone. I stand alone in peak form, got you suckers surrounded, you talking to the one man swarm in the song. I was born to do this, that's my word. I'm addicted to spitting lyrics like these lyrics was drugs. Since I did it a mile a minute, getting love from thugs. This is why when I fly by, I drop my bomb from the sky. Who am I? I got you blinking, thinking, what should you try? Threatened by my weapon, step into the battle of minds. In the saddle, you count your cattle. I rattle my rhyme, never tattle. When I'm the work, dirt can turn into mud. Smoke your bud, pop explosive while you shooting them duds. Would think I'm a nut because I strut like I do, but they tripping and the fools be ripping, but don't cut like I do. My equipment blended precision, widespread deadly effect. I'm catching wreck, building respect in your head and your heart. I'm the start, seeing rapping as an art. Poison darts and Armageddon couldn't pull it apart. One piece of paper represent the unit. You keep the cake, but don't mistake me for no opportunist. Just let me say, non-stop hip-hop is what we got and what we give. Y'all brothers better chill if y'all brothers wanna live. This is the way real MCs play, so I'ma call it what it is. You can call it a thing. Fix your face. If I'm open in the corner, you know. Fix your face. Angel boy, I'm ready to blow. Fix your face. Cause I'm winning the race. It's Ivan on the case. I'ma give you a taste. Fix your face. Y'all brick bottom dookie at heart. It's a race long, but I'm just far too quick. Leaving you shook and mad about it, cause I'm far too sick. Set up your squad, I call an audible and keep it like bait. You ever spit a hotter flow, you best believe I'm the donor. You call yourself a rider, man, I'm thinking, yeah, like you know me. You're just a player like Isaiah riding pound when I'm on it. At first you couldn't get a look, but now the eyes are on you. They call me flawless when I throw it, hot to death when I cook, and line up when they start. See the path that I took, instead of writing rhymes against, he writes some notes in that book. See how it's done, see how it's mastered, see how true MCs look. I'm the abusive Lucy, used to juicing fools with my tool. We can take it to the street, but I'ma take you to school. You mad dog, catch your muzzle over breaking my rules, cause you can't stand inside my socks and you can't walk in my shoes. Non-stop hip-hop is what we got and what we give. Y'all brothers better chill if y'all brothers wanna live. This is the way real MCs play, so I'ma call it what it is. You can call it a day. Fix your face. If I'm open in the corner, you know. Fix your face. Angel boy, I'm ready to blow. Fix your face. Cause I'm winning the race. It's Ivan on the case. I'ma give you a taste. Fix your face. I got rhymes for days, flows for weeks. You wanna find the blaze, but can't hold the heat. Bring as many as you want when I've been rolling deep. And when I write, I'm even deeper. Never hold my peace. Control the streets, looking for the boldest beats. I spit the juice over lips, so when I roll the beat, I order life love on the side, but you can hold the creek. My footwork, hoods hurt, sorry, cold and weak. What you think you know about that boy from Cleverly? I get it started, but the cipher doesn't end with me. We got shooters, fast breakers, and the sickest to D. I give you chances to advance, take a pick of your 3 or 4 rhymes. Prove that you the hottest MC. I turn the other ear, your people told you just let it be. But now I'm listening, never dissing, I just let it see. No discussion, silence, you're busting, teaching suckers for free. And that was out for 3. Get off the floor and skip me. Backpedal, you not a rebel, dog. I'm on them teeth, sudden death. Say your breath and take the last like a G. This is your end and it begin with just the eye and the feet. I stand alone in the storm in peak form. Got you suckers surrounded, you talking to the one-man swarm. In the song, like I said before, non-stop hip-hop is what we got and what we give. give. Y'all brothers better chill if y'all brothers wanna live. This is the way real MCs play. So I'ma call it what it is, you can call it a day. Fix your face. If I'm open in the corner, you know. Fix your face. Danger boy, I'm ready to blow. Fix your face, cause I'm winning the race. It's Ivan on the case, I'ma give you a taste. Fix your face, dawg.
Strings attached, big facts, no printer. Why you over there looking like a snack and I'm the whole dinner? See like Stevie and the wonder Stevie isn't superstitious. I don't see no competition, that's a bird box. See the ribbon in my scotch, chip and play a chicken, it be like a head on collision. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like you're puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Let you go to back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride.
can't tell y'all my secrets, Vader. But anyway,
this is me.
I'll let you know.
This
That
ain't
was
the
actually
CIA.
that was oh, good point. That was actually Sheikah with "You Haters." That was the instrumental version.
We can dedicate that to the Biden administration and the Republican administration.
You know what? As a matter of fact, keep talking, Vader. I'm gonna set up the vocal version. Just keep talking. I'm gonna play that right after.
All right, Calvin Galladay, he checked in on the show.
What's up, Calvin? Thanks for checking in, brother.
I'm going to tell you something, brothers and sisters. We are in the middle of an anti-black war.
We're at war. The problem is we're not fighting back.
We're not fighting
That's
back.
the problem.
Not fighting
Not
back.
fighting back.
We do not have to take this. Like Tyreek always say, you know I speak of him, well, he's somebody I highly respect, just like Professor Black Truth,
Absolutely.
Jason Black, the Black Authority.
All of them.
Yeah. And that's where we get our source of information from. We get it from them guys.
Yes, we do.
We don't go
get all of
outside
it
the
from
family.
them. We don't get it all from them, but we get a lot of it from
We
them.
get
we
tons.
appreciate it.
That's a lot of them out there in the new black media, doing the thing. Phil Scott, he's doing this
Yeah,
thing
what's
over
up,
the
Phil?
African Diaspora Channel.
Yeah.
Demetra, I think her name was Demetra McKay. She's doing good things. And
What's up, Miss McKay?
True Raw Black Family, Harvey, Tori and Rain, Nicole's View, Santine Walden, he was on a little while ago, but he'll probably be back on real soon.
Yep, that's right.
And it's a shame that we can't get on code out here. We got black LGBT people selling us out.
We got everybody. So
You coons know you are. We got black immigrants from over in the African diaspora. Some of them off code over there. But it's amazing how most of them are not on code.
check this out, Vader.
You won't fix your... give me a second here, Jump.
Go ahead.
You won't do nothing to fix your homeland. You come over here, you eat off us, you call us Akatas, and the Jamaicans call us Yankees. Did you know that? I didn't know that till a little while back.
So you saying, wait a minute, Vader. You saying none of our black people like black Americans?
Well, there's a lot of them over there in the African diaspora don't.
Well, please make yourselves known. Those
They
who do.
They do make themselves known.
No. I'm talking about the ones who like us. I'm saying make yourselves known because we know about all the ones that don't like us. They make themselves very well known because that's all I see. I see people hating black people everywhere, white, black, everybody. But I don't see the supposed allies that we're supposed to have. You have to stand up. I'm gonna go Bob Law here. What's up, brother Bob? Bob Law used to always say when he would
one of the greats.
When he would do night talk, okay, when we would let the lunatics through, as we would call them or refer to them as, Bob said, okay, I'm gonna go home. If y'all gonna let the lunatics through, hey, I ain't got no reason to be here. And he's right. We have to protect those who protect us. And we don't do a good job of it, obviously, because we don't even know if we have any allies. Where are you? Make yourselves known. Stand up. I don't see any allies for black people.
And a lot of
you, black people.
A lot of you get on Tyreek's Twitter space and say you are, but
where's the evidence?
I say prove it.
Where's the evidence, man?
Prove it. Prove it. A lot of those Haitians came up. Speaking of a Haitian, it's being said that what's her name? Well, Sarah Beauvais, one of the she's a bad one to the court. She's going to write one of these tell-all books. And you know what, John?
She tells how she hates black men.
She will, because that's who she's going to talk about. Or the black men in Hollywood. She's not going to talk about her Haitian men. She's not
going to talk about the white guys she married and the other white guys that she had to sleep with to get to where she is and all that kind of stuff.
She ain't going to talk about Zaddy.
No.
She ain't going to talk about Zaddy. It's just that when Issa Rae, when she made that show, Insecure, who did she dump all her hatred on? Black men. The image of black men were tarnished on that show. Of course, the white folks over at
that's how she got the show,
HBO.
Baby.
Yeah.
That's how everybody gets what they get. They have to destroy black people. And they sign up to destroy black people. I won't say they have to, but they go along with it.
No, they go along with it. They happy to.
They're willing participants.
And then you got, there's another there's two TV shows. I'm glad I'm thinking about all this now. That was a TV show I watched, I believe it was on Tuesday. It was called The Miss Pat Show. This woman was belligerent, loud. Every stereotype that they have created came through this woman. The husband was emasculated. The sons, all three of them were emasculated. And you know the oldest son, Jump? How you think he turned out? This is too easy. Now, he ain't homosexual. He's just big and dumb, and he's staying home with his mama. That's another JJ, because every time you look at some of the black shows,
they got a black clown on there.
All right, now Theo wasn't all that bright, but he wasn't a big clown.
No.
And Eddie Winslow, remember, that played on the
same with Eddie on
what's that, Family
Matters? Yeah.
And we know Theo was on the Cosby Show, but along the way, they showed how these guys evolved.
They started to mature, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another show
and
called.
Go
ahead, John.
Well, I was going to say, usually, Vader, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No,
I was going to say,
ahead,
usually
man.
when black characters like Theo and Eddie mature, guess what? It's the end of the show. Because we don't want you to see black men and black women portrayed in that positive light. Because that means wisdom is setting in, and they don't ever want wisdom to be in the same sentence with black people. Because you know what? Mm-hmm. That means you're thinking. And if you're thinking, you can think on them. You can see through their lies and stuff.
Remember what you were saying about the masculinity?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Muslim brother's name. I can't think his name. Saved my life, man. He has a YouTube channel. I know his name is Muhammad. I can't think of his name. When we haven't heard from brother Rizza Islam in a while.
Yeah,
I think Wesley Muhammad. Okay. He said that black masculinity exposes the fraud of white masculinity.
Fragile white masculinity. Yeah. Because
and
like I said,
he's right.
Like I said, Vader, and I'll say it and say it and say it, and you've said it as well. You know, look, let me say this. Why do you think black men are under attack the way we are? Because we're the measure for manhood. Okay, mm-hmm. Do you understand that?
I understand
anything that is on the side of righteousness, that is on God's side, the Most High side, it's going to come under attack on this devil's planet.
And Jump, you forgot to throw this one in there. Right on to our sister Frances Cress Welsing. May she rest in power.
Beautiful, lovely sister, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing.
They feared genetic annihilation.
Yes,
even
they
back
do.
in slavery,
yes,
they still feared not anything to make the black man look like a punk, man. And all the different commercials I see, if you see a commercial, it's a white woman and it's a black woman and a white man.
Mm-hmm.
And you see another commercial, it's the black man and the white woman.
That's right.
Then when you see those commercials for like the gay medicine that the people have to take,
mm-hmm.
is always fronted with black people in that commercial.
Yeah, because they want to keep that image in your mind as though black people are the cause of this disease. The thing is this: when AIDS came out, it was labeled a gay white male disease.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, something strange happened. It slowly went from a gay white male disease to guess what? A disease that decimated the black community. Pretty much the same as it is a lot with COVID. You know, COVID came out. You know, it killed a lot of people in China, supposedly.
And
then it was attacking white folks. Right. Then it was attacking white folks. And
don't forget, the Democrats came out and said, no, Trump can't talk about the Asian people like that.
Right.
Have you ever seen the Democrats run to our rescue for anything?
No.
But they want our votes.
You know why?
And remember, I'm playing that speech by Biden before we get out of here.
Right.
And I'm going to play Commandments too.
Right. But the thing is, they don't champion for us because they're the ones who are causing all of our problems.
And
so they're not going to champion for us.
Advice to the old black folks that won't get off the Democratic
y'all need to wake up.
Republican
Y'all need to wake up. You've been voting with these people for decades, and what have they done? You got Joe Biden. You voted for him, okay? Hey, what is he giving you? What is he giving black people? He's giving us hell. That's what he's giving us. And you know what? You didn't do your homework before you voted for Biden. You went for the okie doke, the old Jedi mind trick. True enough, Trump is a super racist, but guess what? So is Biden. The only difference between the two is that Trump is just honest about it. Yeah. Biden isn't. So, but I tell you this, Biden ain't got to say nothing. His action speaks volumes, okay? He don't give a damn about black people. He don't give a damn about us. He never has. If you checked his record like all politicians say when you confront them with things, hey, you would have known this guy makes Trump look like a choir boy. Okay?
Remember, that's the guy that put together the 1984 crime bill.
Well, you know what? This is the guy that puts together all crime bills against black people.
Hang on,
Because this dude is
I'm
not
gonna
your
play
friend.
this right now. Hang on for a second. Hang on for a second. Give me a second. All right, let's skip this. We're gonna play your words, Mr. Biden. I want every black person to remember. Here we go.
You're going to need this.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on. It's on here, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.
I want to take you to the beginning.
Yeah,
I want to take you to the beginning. Yeah, put it in there, John.
yeah. Now that's
All
on
right,
7.
let's play it. Mr. Biden's words.
So hard for so many years to make this happen. But once again, America's bent the arc of the moral universe more toward justice. Kamala, Doug, like it or not, your family, you become an honorary Biden. There's no way out.
Liar.
All those of you volunteered and worked the polls in the middle of this pandemic,
I don't think he means the voter poll.
local elected officials,
Nah.
you deserve a special thanks
Must
from
mean
the
the stripper
entire
pole.
nation.
He stole the election.
And to my campaign team and all the volunteers and all who gave so much of themselves to make this moment possible, I owe you. I owe you. I owe you everything.
You owe us
And
everything,
all
but you give
those
us
who
nothing.
supported us, I'm proud of the campaign we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together.
Coalition.
Broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats,
And that word
Republicans,
diverse.
independents, progressives, moderates, conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, rural, gay, straight, transgender, white,
And look at
Latino,
him pushing
Asian,
that gay stuff.
Native American. I mean it, especially those moments, and especially those moments where this campaign was at its lowest ebb. The African American community stood up again for me.
But he's never stood up for the African American community. And he won't.
Hey, wait a minute, John. Wait a minute. Here's the other lie you just told about having a back.
I said at the outset,
Hang on.
don't
rewind that.
my back.
No,
have yours.
You ain't done. Hang on.
The African American community stood up again for me.
You didn't stand up for us, you
Always
bastard.
had my back, and I'll have yours.
With a knife in it.
Problem is, he got a shank in his
At the
hand.
outset,
Hang on for a
I
second, John.
wanted to represent this campaign to represent and look like America. We've done that. Now that's what I want the administration to look like and act like. For all those of you who voted for President Trump, I understand the disappointment tonight. I've lost a couple times myself.
Go to hell. You know what, John? That man thanked everybody. You know who he waited last to thank? Did you catch that?
Yeah, black people.
Black people. And these
And we did all the work.
And we're the first ones that he kick in the butt.
Yep.
Black people.
No, we're the only ones he kicks in the butt. He keeps it. Let me tell you something.
That's
He kicks
true.
us in the butt so much he keeps his shoes shine. Okay? He kicks us in the butt so much
I ain't mean to lie.
we don't even need. Okay?
That's what John Street goes on the tangent.
Wait,
Go, John.
No, I'm just
Go,
saying this.
man.
We don't even need a laxative. He kicks us in the butt so much. So I'm saying, you know what? When are you going to stop bending over and stop being tired, getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of being mistreated?
And you know what?
You know, and being lied to and
that-
believing the lies.
I was checking TD hip hop out. You know, he does a great job over there too.
Yes, he does.
Biden admitted that Katanji Mammy Bed Winch.
You know what? We're
Brown
going to start
Jackson,
calling her Mammy Katanji.
Mammy Katanji. You know, I like that. I like that. And you know, he admitted that
Mammy Cat.
Biscuit eating Clyburn and that young brother up there gonna kick his butt. I hope he win. I hope he kick Jim Clyburn out
he
the
does,
seat.
too.
And you know, he's an LGBT brother, but he's on code with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had a debate with one of them coons over there. I think it was the Root.
Right.
I'm not sure it was the Root or the Grill. Both of them ain't no good.
You know what, Vader? I don't care what your walk in life is. If you are on the side of the truth, you are our ally. Okay? And that's
John,
all it is to it.
Before we go, we got to talk about our sister,
Tashina Arnold.
Tashina Arnold.
Oh, man. You know what? That sister, much love and props to you. our
And
sister.
she was right. Check it out,
she
man. It
was
was on
absolutely
Twitter.
right.
Tashina Arnold asked an interesting question on Twitter on Wednesday that sparked the debate. First of all, it shouldn't have sparked no debate. Honest question. What can we as black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of black men in America? The 52 actors tweeted. However, black men in the comments rejected the notion that black women should play a role. What? These immigrants, man, these ain't foundational black Americans.
Right.
Rejecting that.
Right.
Check it out. I appreciate, now this is somebody tweeting. I appreciate the gesture, Miss Arnold, but I don't know if that's your responsibility when you use a role. In of itself, emasculation is a subjective construct trans women, gay men portray in the media. Independent black women, oh, here the bullshit crap go.
Feminists.
None of this emasculates me. My manhood is a fact. That's a LGBT. That is a gay.
That's somebody who's
man
on the side of
talking.
the enemy.
This dude named C.K. Dexter Haven, he's been known to say horrible stuff toward our people. Even on this picture, he looked moist.
I can only imagine what the CK stands for.
And that's a lot of replies, man. 1 to 63. The thing is, man, let me see. Torian Walker, that's Torian Rain, founder and editor-in-chief of Context Media Group, wrote that the key is listening to black men. And he's right. See, we have black women who have messed up in relationships with other brothers. And we have some brothers that have messed up too. But when the deal come down, they have tried to play, they have done a wonderful job playing black men against black women.
Yes.
Probably since during the plantation.
No, not probably. That's exactly when it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I stand corrected.
I know what you mean.
And a lot of our women, during the civil rights movement,
That's right.
lot of you been bought and paid for and bought into this, ERA
But
stuff.
Listen, we all know it started on the plantation. That's why we're dealing with it today, because it's a generational thing now. And, black women, okay, let's take for example, let's take how black women had what they had to do, what you had to do in order to receive government assistance. I can't even get my words right. But anyway, guess what you had to do? You had to put your man out of the home in order to receive government assistance. Now keep in mind, the white family, they stayed intact. But you got to remember, the government assistance was created for them, so they didn't use it to destroy. They didn't use it to destroy the white family.
They touched on that, man.
They used it to destroy the black family.
Like they get that assistance money for the farming,
right?
And I tell that white farm lady, hey, you got to get Bubba out the house.
Listen, no, they're not telling her that. But let me say this: they use everything that they offer. See, one thing you got to remember: the devil has strings attached to everything he offers you. It's never going to be yours. Because after he's through using you, guess what? He pulls on that string, yanks it back, and guess what? You're broken. Okay? But you get what you got coming for dealing with the devil. The devil never meant the world any good. Why would you deal with it?
Hey, John, what do I always say about the word contract?
Man, you know what? Vader said this years ago in 2012. Somebody wanted us to sign contracts. We were on another show. And Vader said, no, man, we're not signing contracts. He said, you know why? He said, because I got the biggest problem I got are with the first three letters, the con part. He said, and all they're doing is keeping track of the con.
The first three letters,
the C-O-N,
is con.
Thank you.
Rusty, may you rest in peace.
Yeah. There is no such thing as a good contract. Only if the con is not in it. Okay? But the thing is, everything in life that you do, where you deal with business, you have to sign a contract.
And a lot of us are expecting the same white supremacists that are hurting us. A lot of them
to be our saviors.
Black people realize, it's not just that skinhead walking down the street or the little Klansman. It's these politicians in these three-piece suits. Even Onion brought that out. And may he rest in peace. Liz Brown, may you rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Uncle Rudy. I'm sorry, I was just showing love, to those.
That's right. Hey, Vader, do it, man. That's the way we do it. Those are our family.
And Tanisha Arnold was
Sister,
on point.
let me say this. Tachina Arnold, me and Vader are with you. We know you're on point, baby. We got your back. We support everything you said. We thank you for standing up and speaking up for us as black men. See, the thing is to divide black men and women and keep us divided. So many of our so-called sisters have fallen for the okie doke, the banana in the tailpipe, and they've sided with the master, our oppressor. Okay?
I'm gonna say this. I heard Yahweh Ben Yahweh say this. Man, he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers and sisters, let's get pregnant.
Thank you. Let's reproduce.
Let's get married.
That's right.
Let's get married. I'm not saying procreate with people
No.
unevenly.
No, let's do it the right way.
Shouts out to Pastor Leslie A. DeClue.
Let's do it the right way.
Let's do it the right way. We're going to love on each other. And we're going to fight together. We're going to practice our own brand of justice. And they are so hell-bent on destroying us, they're coming after our babies,
They're
man.
coming. Let me say this, Vader. We've been saying this for a long time, people. Think about what we're saying. Black people are not out here in these streets committing all these crimes the way white people want you to think we are. Why do you think the police are kicking your doors and coming in your house and
Especially up
murdering
in New York, of all places.
I'm saying it again. Why do you think they're kicking your doors in, coming in your house, murdering you? Because you're not out in the street committing all these crimes the way they want you to think. That brings me to another point. That brother that was on the subway that supposedly killed all those people, that's
Amen.
a hoax. That's
Amen.
a hoax.
Amen.
That's a damn
One
hoax.
minute he was this tall. Next minute
That's a hoax.
He probably don't even exist.
That's a hoax, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Let me say this, baby. He supposedly killed all those people. Then I guess he was so guilt-stricken, he contacted the police and turned himself in.
That's stupid.
But Vader, it's a hoax.
It don't
man.
sound real.
It's not real. Let me tell y'all something. You know what they do? They hire people to play parts to fool you. They hire people to act out, sing. They want people to think that black people are the demons and the monsters that they've always categorized.
And you know what, Jump?
We buy it a lot of the time.
You know what, Jump? They put that narrative out there to try to scare these white people.
Exactly.
And they figure
to scare everybody.
Hey, when they shoot one of us, I was doing it in self-defense.
You know what?
I was in danger of my life.
Right.
And
but it doesn't work for us.
You're just a brother or sister walking to the bus stop.
Walking to the bus stop. Walking to your house. You know what? All I see is black people under attack everywhere I look. Why is it that you're after black people so hard? Why? You would think Caucasian people didn't commit any crimes. They commit the most crimes. It's just that they turn their heads and they turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to everything Caucasian people do. Because they're always focused on black people.
I don't care if you have any black so-called black face and high plates. You're an enemy, as far as I'm concerned. I don't trust none of them.
Absolutely.
And Jump, I don't trust this coon police chief
any of them, Vader.
that you have in this town. This old mammy mayor here in St. Louis.
Don't trust any
Don't
of them.
trust none of them. You know what, Jump? We touched on Tashina. We with her on this one. More sisters, and thank God we have sisters in the new black media. Kimberly Frazier, somebody I've really been a fan of.
Right.
I've probably been following her about a year. And Christine Milian, we don't mess with you no more. You're a bed wench. Nicole's View. Vicky Dillard. We said True Raw Family and Christine, Lisa Cabaret. Vicky Dillard. Jade Arendelle. It's so many of those sisters on code. I just want to just express, because like I said, we're dedicating this show to our black
lovely
sisters
black goddesses
who are on code with us,
That's
foundational black Americans.
That's right.
We're not hiding who we from.
No.
We're not taking
not
chances.
apologizing.
We're not apologizing.
No, we're unapologetically black, strong, and powerful.
And let me say this to the black LGBT. I have some black LGBT
That
people
are on code.
with us.
Yes, it is.
I have respect for them.
Homosexual,
Not like,
LGBTQ. I mean, hey, if you're right, if you're
you're
down, you're down.
Code, and first of all, you better be black first. Be one.
That's right.
If you ain't black first,
you know what?
that go for anybody. I don't care if you're a family member.
Let me say this, baby.
If you ain't black first, I'm not messing with you.
Let me say that. You're right. Because let me tell you
Go
something.
ahead, Jump.
Let me tell you.
Make a quick run. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Let me say this. If you're not black first, there's nothing to talk about.
No.
Okay.
We
Because
have nothing
that
for
means
you.
if you're not black first, that means you got the mindset of your oppressor. Okay?
I don't have
and we don't
kids.
have a need for you. We
And
have
if I had
no use
kids,
for you. Okay.
I would put it in them as little kids. As soon as they start saying goo goo gaga, you're black first.
That's right.
Biracial people, I know you playing both ends of the sword, and that's dangerous.
And you're going to get
Because
both
when
points.
you're standing in the middle, you get hit.
That's right.
Hit dogs holler.
Hey.
Zaddy is not going to anoint you as the honorary white person.
No, they're
Asians,
not.
all the groups.
They're going to use you against us, and then guess what? They're going to break you.
They're going to
Okay?
break you.
One thing about
Like
the
a
slave
toothpick.
master, when he's through using his tools, what does he do, baby?
They break them.
That's right.
And jump, I need to say this right quick. Like and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Like and subscribe.
That's right. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We thank you. We have to say that because we just can't take for granted that people are doing that already. So a lot of times people mean to and they forget, hey, we do it ourselves. So we just have to keep that out there.
And John, I want to talk to the independent artists out there. If you're a model, I don't care if you're a stripper. If you're a model or somebody in the entertainment industry, I'm getting tongue-tied here, and you'd like to come on in the mix as a guest, we would love to have you. Just inbox me, twjfree69@gmail.com. The 69 don't mean what you think it is. It's just a number.
Hey, Vader, you did say strippers.
Yeah. Well, I'm not inviting them on the show to do a show.
Right. But you know what, Vader?
You know,
we talk
to people in the entertainment
That's
industry.
right. We talk to the entire world. If you're somebody interesting and you have something interesting to say, we want to talk to you.
And
we don't have to agree with you.
I just want to make it clear. I know we playing the music and stuff, but when the deal come down, let me make this clear. We're about the business of our people first.
We're about the business of saving black people, not
You know,
hurting.
And I'm not
destroying.
saying I'm the greatest or anything, but I'm never going to take advantage of these airwaves to hurt other brothers and sisters. Now, if
That's
you're
right.
a coon and you just can't
you're gonna be handled.
you can't
You're gonna be
deactivate
dealt
that
with.
coon chip
That
in
coonism.
you, and you dogging out women. And now,
Vader,
if you want to
hey,
dog
Vader.
Cynthia G, you can dog her out all
Vader,
you
wait a
want.
minute. If they can't turn that coon gene off, we're going to have to turn it off for them.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to turn it off for
You
you.
know who else has been tripping? Paris Milan.
I've
She's been
been
trying to
telling you
encourage-
about her for a long
She's been trying
time.
to encourage black women to date and marry
That
outside
is
their race.
a queen
Man,
bed
you know what?
wench.
You know what? I ain't got no respect for that.
Now she need to
I
be.
ain't got
She
nothing
need to
for her.
be. She
You
need
know
to be
what? And
unplugged.
this is what me and Vader have been also saying. How come it? Look, let me say this first and foremost. I don't agree with interracial dating
I don't.
between blacks and other races and stuff.
I don't.
But if you choose to, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Vader ain't got nothing to do with it. Nobody has anything to
But
do
the
with it.
problem
But
we
that's your
have-
decision. But what I do, let me say this, Vader.
go ahead,
The problem I do have, and Vader also, and a lot of people, is that, you know what? Stop campaigning for other members of the black race to do the same thing. If that's your choice, then be happy with it. Live with it. Go on and live your life. But stop trying to brainwash other people into doing the same thing.
Garcia Bove
Yeah.
and Mammy
Chili
Lonnie
of,
Love.
of TLC.
Yeah, she out there telling
It's a
sisters.
whole bunch of them, man.
Michael Baston, that punk too.
So I'm saying, if
Yeah, Michael Baston, I'm calling you a coon.
never did like Michael Basin. But anyway,
Coon.
when he had that show. But anyway, if that's your decision, then hey, live with it. But don't try to convince everybody else to make the same mistake you're making.
I
never liked
Michael Baston.
Right. But the thing is, don't try
My
to
mama hate
don't
Michael
try to-
Baston.
Don't try to convince everybody else to do the same, to walk your path. If that's the right path for you, then walk it. But you know what? You should be man or woman enough to walk it alone. So my thing is, I don't hear white women trying to convince other
Hey, John,
white
I
women.
want to add on to this. I get tired of them attacking black folks. They get a white zaddy or white
Thinking they found Jesus.
or white Karen,
Yeah.
and what they do
Or
is
Mother
they
Mary.
go out there monkey shine and
Yeah.
pissing on people. And you know what?
Putting us down.
The white person stay on cold with their people
Yeah, all the time.
even if they doing wrong
all
too.
the time. Even if they're dating outside their race, they still stay on code and support them and
Tyreek
protect
put
their
a
race.
picture up of this woman, and they were barbecuing her and her zaddy. And I think the lighter fluid must have got on the woman and burnt up her face, and she was in the picture saying, I still love him and I still forgive him.
Who said what?
Oh, yeah. This
Okay.
woman face burnt for life, dude.
A black woman?
Yeah.
Wow.
A mammy.
Okay, well, he
A
probably
bad
set her on
witch.
fire. But the thing is this, I don't hear white women, white men campaigning to their gender to date outside their race or marry outside their race. You know what? And if they do, they don't tear each other down.
And they don't broadcast.
Black people date outside their race, marry outside their race, and then they
Eyes over here, master.
We
I'm
seek-
shaking over here, master.
we seek to destroy
I'm
each other.
shaking over here, master.
Why do you think they do that? Because
Yeah.
they're agents of the enemy. Because they try to convince other black people.
Kevin
They tell them.
Samuels and Fresh and Fit, these Negroes are no good either. And even though the guy got a name similar to somebody we know, and that guy Myron, he said black people were weak. We were punk. We was the P word.
He's the weak one. He's the weak one.
And then it come out. Tyreek put up some pictures of this dude with a bunch of white guys hugging, laying in the bed. So we know your hustle, Myron.
Right, but I'm gonna say this. You know what? If it was so legitimate,
The
why
Fresh and
do
Fit
they
guys.
try? Yeah, why do they try to convince everybody else to do what they do? Do what you do and
They
walk
are
your own
defeated.
path.
They're
The thing
defeated,
is,
John.
it's a brainwashing technique. Hey, why don't you try to date a white guy? Hey, why would you want to date a white guy? So he can have a live-in concubine, a slave.
God made the foundation of Black American for us brothers, and God made us brothers.
You know what?
For the foundation of Black American sisters.
A white woman and no other woman but a black woman is strong enough to take what I put down as a black man. Okay?
But you know what?
And the same thing
That's
goes.
why they chasing after the.
Right.
They go so far to chase after Pookie on the corner.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because let me tell you something. See, they denigrate the black man on one hand, but then in the wee hours, they seek the black man. They go looking for him, because they want to be pleased.
And you know,
because guess what? Their man can't please them.
That's why they come for the brothers.
Yeah, they come looking for
Hey,
us.
man, Megan Good out here, she divorced her black
cabined too?
husband,
Oh,
and she with a white Pookie.
Well, you're just not surprising. You knew she was messed up when she bleached her skin.
Well, when she did that sorry show that was on Prime, that was a horrible show, man.
Man, you know what?
And Malcolm D.
Y'all
Lee,
gotta wake up.
You should be ashamed of yourself for producing it. Well, this punk produced Girl Strip with that other moist dude. What's his name?
So many of them.
The one did produce Steve Harvey's show.
I don't know, but I tell you this, y'all got to wake up, man. I'm serious. It's late in the day. Your kids are being brainwashed and taken from you. Everything has been taken from black people. Black people don't have too much more to lose because we've lost so much already, and we're losing on a daily basis. Wake up. That's what Spike Lee was conveying in the movie School Days when Lawrence Fishburne was saying, "Wake up!" Remember that?
That's back when
That's
Spike
when
Lee
he
was
saying
on
that,
point,
when he
man.
was
As
on
a
point. But
lady,
see, they got him too.
As a lady,
They got him too.
Spike Lee is just.
He's out there. He's against us too. All these
Yeah.
black people we thought were on our side were actually working against us. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hey, man, let me find this cat now. I don't like to say somebody's name and don't get it. I can't think it. I'm going to pull it up. Because I can't stand him either, man. I don't
it's a
support
lot
him.
of them. We'll look later. I'm gonna play the song while you're looking for it. We're gonna get back to the music. But you know what? Like I said, just think about what's been said here and take it to heart, man, because we are suffering like nobody's business, man. And nobody is our ally, okay? We need to be our own allies because we don't have any friends out here. So we need to befriend ourselves and each other. You know what? Nobody can give you what you don't first have for yourself. Love yourself first and foremost, okay? If you don't, you know what? When people see that you don't love yourself, you're just an easy target for them to take advantage of and manipulate. So love thyself, okay? Heal thyself, okay? We'll be right back. This is the lyrical version of You Haters. This is Sheikah here on In the Mix.
Haters can't hold me down. No, you haters can't hold me down. You haters can't hold me down. No, you haters can't hold me down. You haters can't hold me down. No, you haters can't hold me down. You haters can't hold me down. No, you haters can't hold me down. You smile in my face and you talk behind my back, 'cause I got myself together and I'm back on track. 'Cause I'm rapping, making music now. I got some money now. A quiet
Right, all
Yeah,
right.
I think Sheikah said it best.
Yeah, I
You
think she
haters
said
can't
it
hold
best,
us
too.
down. You just can't.
And Jump, I
Might
want
as
to
well
say
quit.
this to
trying.
young, dark black women.
Mm-hmm.
I know some personally. They hate themselves. It's a shame.
I know some too.
And every black father out here, make it your duty every day of those young girls' lives to tell them you love them. And the brothers and the other sisters, we shouldn't have to do this, but this system of white supremacy have done some warped things to our brains.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't be out here looking at a sister because she's dark and thinking she's ugly because she's dark. Jump.
Mm-mm.
Me as a young guy, when I was a kid, I used to get beat up for being one of the light dudes in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
There were light girls beating me up.
Oh my God.
That were dark girls.
So wait, baby. The girls were beating you up because you weren't dark?
But that show you how deep this manipulation
System
trick
of
that
self-hatred
these
and
people
stuff.
have done to us. I grew up.
Yes.
I was born in the '60s.
Mm-hmm.
I was growing up along the
too.
'70s and the '80s and stuff. You was right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was this one girl that used to beat the heck out of me. Her name was Molly B. Come think of it, she was on my Facebook page and ran into her years later. I was like, oh my God. I've never done nothing to her. She had a brother named Pippi. He was a real tough dude, and folks was scared of Pippi. And that's probably one of the reasons I didn't beat her back. And they didn't want Pippi to beat me up.
Mm-hmm.
But my mother got tired of this girl scratching my face up. She said, you better do something about this. You better fight back. My mother, it's like she gave me the power. And, man, I just know one day, everybody got around because knew Molly was going to beat me up. This was on Lexington, man, right off Clarence.
Okay.
So you familiar with the hood?
Right.
Yeah, and I just happened to do that washing machine hand movement thing, that whirlwind blows, and I was like thinking to myself, oh, God, let it go. Because I didn't want to go home and get in trouble with my mother.
Right,
My mother didn't want me being scratched up like that.
Right.
And this chick had no business doing that to me. And that was this real dark girl named Mildred. She was like a tomboy. And, people used to dog out, call her ugly and all that. Jump, I was guilty of it too.
Okay. Well, we all make mistakes.
And we have to realize, the slave master, they raped our foremothers, forced them to carry their racist seed. And they don't want us talking about that in the schools because they want that information kept away from the little white kids in the school.
Right. Well, see.
Well, we're forced to learn your little lying history.
Yeah, of course.
And hold up, John. Let me just get to it.
Mm-hmm.
The young ladies, they feel like they got to put that weave and that fake hair in their head to find beauty and fade their skin. I remember, I think it was a year or two ago, you sent me a video where African women were in a tub and they were getting the black
Bleaching themselves.
bleached off them.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's called a chemical bath.
I think one of the best things as Foundation of Black American Men we can do is tell our sisters how beautiful they are.
Keep reminding
And
them.
let's get this, because you're light, you're almost white. That makes you a bigger person.
Let me say this, man.
I think the darker you are, sister, and the more
The
beautiful
more
you are on the
powerful
inside.
you are.
You set the standard of beauty, and they want
That's
to
why they
hate you
hate you.
for it.
That's why they hate you.
They emulate you, and we set the standard of what's cool on this planet.
Yes, we do.
We set the
Yes,
standard,
we do.
and then
They try to imitate us, but they can't.
They can't duplicate that Denzel swagger. You know how Denzel walk with
They
that
can't
swagger in the
duplicate
movie?
anything about us. All they can do is
we
try.
do. And you black immigrants, y'all come over here, like Tyreek was saying last night on the show, when you look at love and hip hop and all that, all those women cooning like that, they are immigrants, a lot of them.
Right.
Mona Scott Young, she's Haitian. She produced that trash. And you got other ones over there. John, I just want to get to my point and just make it clear. We got to let our beautiful dark sisters know we love them. We adore them.
We adore the darker you are. Hey, let me say this.
And you
Let
like
me say. I was getting ready to say that. Look, let me say this. If you're black,
hit 'em hard,
dark,
John, hit 'em.
light, brown, somewhere in between, we don't care. We love you. We love you. We love you. We always will. We always have.
dedicate-
Do not let the mindset of the oppressor be your mindset. Because, see, he demands as he thinks, so shall his property. Okay? That's what he sees us all as, his property. Vader and I have said this for me, Vader, and Uncle Rudy for a long time.
Rest in peace, Uncle
Slavery.
Rest in peace, Mr. Clark.
Rest in peace, Mr. Clark, Uncle Rudy, all of our fallen loved ones and soldiers and all these people, these great people that we've been very fortunate and anointed by the Most High to come into knowing. Let me say this. We are the most powerful people on this planet, okay? We built this planet, okay?
Yeah.
That's why we are such a threat to these monsters who want you to think that they're superior to you. Let me say this. There is no damn way, scientifically or any other kind of way, that anything recessive can be dominant or can be stronger than something dominant. We're dominant. We're the very definition of strength. They're the very definition of weakness. Amen. The only way they can dominate us is on a social level, because genetically we obliterate their asses and they know it. That's why they're getting rid of us.
They have to cheat to win, John.
They always cheat to win. They never did anything fair and square. They're not the people of square dealing business. They're crooked. Everything about them is crooked and corrupt. You know this. This is their history.
They're the descendants of evil.
Yes. This is their history. So you have to know that they're dealing from the bottom of the deck whenever you deal with them.
And you black immigrants, that's off code. Stay where you at. Build up your own country. Stop coming over here eating off our table. The breakfast door is closed. The dinner door is closed. You're not coming in to eat off us no more. Yeah. Dinner time and breakfast time.
No more free lunch.
It's over, you coon immigrants. I hear you guys in them Twitter spaces talking about us. No. And then they be begging for us to come in their spaces talking about them. We're not thinking about you. We're thinking about survival over here in America.
But they've sided with the enemy. But let me say this, Vader. Look, how can anything be separate?
And stop shopping in these Asian and Korean stores, black women. Stop it.
Why? Listen, if anything was equal, why would it have to be separated? They say separate but equal. No, that doesn't even make any damn sense. If it's equal, then why do you even have to touch it? Why do you have to separate it if it's equal?
I hate the word diverse. I hate when I hear black people
because
say it.
See, that means diverse means to take everything that should be going to black people and give it to everybody but black people. That's what that means. So I agree with Vader.
You're going to lose in the end on that.
You're always going to lose.
And the best thing we can do, brothers and sisters, we need to concentrate on building for ourselves. Like I see some of the old people in the hood building the gardens, growing their own food and stuff. And, getting the land grab, doing what we can. And I'd be glad. I know that day coming when Tyreek going to have that museum up. And then the immigrants call and get mad and asking them about that. First of all, they only doing that to be petty. Why don't you build your own museum over in the African diaspora? Stop worrying about what we're doing. Stop trying to ride on our backs. We calling ourselves Foundation of Black Americans. That's right. We're drawing the line. You're not going to come over here. We can't even use the term African American because you got white folks calling themselves African American.
Yeah, they've taken that from us.
That's why we're Foundation of Black Americans. You can't flip that.
Yeah.
Can't flip that. Hey, Jump. Hey, man, I think we can say it all we can say. Hey. Let's go into the Jump Street Zone. The Jump Street Zone is the segment. Go ahead, Jump.
Before we do that, I'm going to play one song because you know what? It's time for black people to cross over to the side of the Most High, okay? And stop working for the enemy, the devil, because that's who we've been working for, whether you know it or not. And if you know you've been working for him, you're going to be dealt with severely. See, one thing about being ignorant, the Most High may have some leniency on you if you're ignorant and you don't know any better. But when you know better and you choose to do wrong, baby, you lost. You're lost, and you're gonna be handled with very harshly.
Choose to do better. What Funkadelic say? Free your mind, and your ASS will follow.
We got to be better. We got to do better so we can be better. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know what?
I think you just said it.
With that being said, man, we're going to get back to this music because, hey, man, there's so much to talk about and so much to do that we're going to...
and we will play something by Tyreek. We're going to play one of his slow songs off the Me Slide album.
All right. This is Demeter with Crossing Over, okay? Here on In the Mix.
I heard you talking about the world that you live in. I heard you saying that it's just not right. I think you're lazy cause you'd rather just give in. I say, for you that may be alright. Myself, I don't want to fight. Let's live in harmony. I won't fight anyone. My life lived in harmony. I won't fight anyone. No, 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 anyone. No, 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 everyone. We all are working for a better tomorrow. But who amongst us enjoys life today? Concern yourself with only living each moment. We won't be coming back this way. Then you'll be too busy to fight. Let's live in harmony. I won't fight anyone. My life lived in harmony. I won't fight anyone. We can sing in harmony. Singing. We can live in harmony. Found a love that lets you live as you want to. I found a peace this world is searching for. You feel my love for it will reach out and touch you. Feel in harmony with it all. Oh, don't fight. Let's live in harmony. I won't fight anyone. My life lived in harmony. I won't fight anyone. Oh, I won't fight anyone. My life lived in harmony. I won't fight anyone.
All right, that was Hodges here on In the Mix with Harmony. That's an old cut that we used to jam back in the day.
Yeah,
But-
I thought that.
You remember that?
Am I up? Turn my mic up.
Hold on, okay, there.
Hey, you have me turned down.
All right.
Yeah, I remember that. I was just kind of vibing off of it. Will Packard, that's what I was talking about. And let's add
Oh,
Tyler
yeah.
Perry on there. And like I said, that Miss Pat show was horrible.
Yeah, you know,
But Jump,
we just got a lot of work to do, baby.
We're going to dedicate, the success of this show and however we go forward to our beautiful foundation of Black American sisters.
That's right.
And
As always.
that's what I have to say.
We are
I'm not
always
gonna
on
change
your
it.
side.
Then you say that actor, what was the actor name from Saints and Sinners? He was attacked by the LGBT
Christian Keith.
because he was standing up and expressing
Said
his
how much
love.
he loves black women. Wait, let me get back closer. He was speaking on how much he loves black women, and anytime anybody, black, white, or whomever, says they love black people or they, appreciate black people in any kind of way, they come under attack.
See,
by
that-
white folks, by black folks, by some of everybody. So, like I
Our
said,
black
this is
feminists
the
and
agenda.
our black gays. And what it is with a lot of the black gays, their thing is gender over color, over, race. And we don't really need them in the mix. If you're going to be in the mix with us fighting, no pun on the name change, fighting for justice for us as a people, hey, we welcome you. like the guy that's running for office, I can't think his name, up against Jim Clyburn. And that old fossil need to go because that is one of the biggest biscuit-eating dudes. I remember when Biden first won, they were like, well, what do you think Biden owe you? Oh, he don't owe me nothing. I just want a country that my kids can grow up in. He should have been kicked in his nuts.
Who said that?
Jim Clyburn. I can find the time clip and play it for you.
He's just...
He'd do anything for a biscuit.
He's cooning for a
Whether it's warm, lukewarm, whether it's hot or cold,
He's
it can
cooning
just
for
be.
his
It can just be with flour. It can be a dough with flour on it and just stuff him in the gut. You know, he fought hard to get the Catawba Indians money and land. But he's anti-reparations for us. You son of a... Oh, man, I'm trying not to cuss.
Anyway, we're gonna get back to the music. We ain't got too much time left up here, so we're gonna hit you with a couple. We're gonna hit you with a few new tracks.
And we're gonna give you some Tariq Nasheed, because last week he was our countdown champion. Let's see who's the champion this week.
All right, you listen to Vader and Jump Street on In the Mix. This is new here on In the Mix. This is Natty with Fresh New Gold here on In the Mix.
In the Mix,
Natty.
In the Mix.
This is the last time I will record this song. Taste like number 4. I don't wanna sound like any other. I just wanna feel like fresh new gold. I don't wanna be another lover. I don't wanna taste like number 4. I don't wanna feel. I just wanna feel like fresh new gold. I'm staying up all night. I wonder why my spirit keeping eyes on stars that never shine. Should I have faith on what my heart denies? I guess it's part of it. When sinking, swimming's a necessity. When water gets too deep, I find my breath is something that I seek. Breathe, girl, there's no rush. You know you in good terms with God and your angels, your prayers and good luck. What happens in your mind dictates how you're so right. I don't wanna be another lover. I don't wanna taste like number 4. I don't wanna sound like any other. I just wanna feel like fresh new gold. I don't wanna be another lover. I don't wanna taste like number 4. I just wanna feel like fresh new gold. I just wanna feel. I just wanna feel like fresh new gold.
Roses die too. Oh yes, they do. Can we catch the petals before they hit the floor, baby? I'm sorry. I tried turning pain into pleasure, but I couldn't. Oh yeah, I can't stop. Trying to leave it all to fade, but I'm hurting enough. To be
pronounce her name, man. I don't know if it's
Anal Lee.
Okay.
Anal Lee.
I don't know how to get back with us and tell us how to
we
pronounce
like
your
your
name.
song.
We would love to do an interview with her.
She reached out to us, but we never hooked up with her to get her on.
Okay,
as
we're
a
going to
guest.
reach back out to her people and see what we can make happen. But anyway, that was Miss A. I'll call her that. Anyway, that was Roses. And that's been a favorite on the show for a while.
Yeah.
But the first song before that was Natty. That's something new on the show. That was called Fresh New Gold. You're gonna be hearing
And
a lot
don't
more of
worry, Tyreek Nasheed and Mink Slide is coming
Right.
out. And you know what? We got him as number 2 this month on the countdown.
All right. Well, I
Let's
tell
see
you
if
this.
he can retain that spot as number 1.
See if he can
Tyreek
defend his title,
Nasheed and
successfully
Mink Slide.
defend his title.
That's a beautiful CD. Everybody,
Yeah.
just go out and get it. You know,
Yeah.
Phone Down. That's the one we've been bumping over here. And when we just love the whole CD, we're gonna go into some other songs on it.
Okay. Well, right now we're gonna debut another new song here on In the Mix. This is by Kashma. This is called Somebody to Love here on In the
It's better
Mix.
than having somebody to hate.
That's so true. So true.
Yeah.
Very well spoken. Baby.
Shut up, Pepsi.
Yeah.
That's not my brother.
I wish that I had with you, babe. There's some things I won't take. Baby, don't feed me false. Yeah, that turns me off. If I ask, would you say? Wanna be the last girl to be your place? You're making me so high now. You're everything I'd ever want. You're keeping me so dry now. You're everything I never want. Baby, 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 you're trying to get me to do things you want me to do. Don't need to sit down and talk. Already know what you are. Plastic on the floor, but it ain't from me. I'ma go to the place that I'd rather be. You could keep trying to explain to me. There's so many ways you could say to me. You're making me so high now. You're everything I'd ever want. You're keeping me so dry now. You're everything I never want. Baby, 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 turning me on. Baby, baby, what you do is you making me mad. Baby, don't do that. Baby, you're so dry. I'm just saying, don't let me down. Don't let me, baby. 'Cause I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. You should lift me up, baby, baby, baby. 'Cause I'm ready for you, baby. I'm just saying, don't let me down. Don't let me, baby. 'Cause I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. You should lift me up, baby, baby, baby. 'Cause I'm ready for you, baby.
All right.
Across from you right here.
I'm just trying to text somebody back real quick.
That's Tariq Nasheed.
Texting, but I'm sitting right across.
Put that phone down, girl.
Hold on, I'm posting this picture. Ooh, 1 second.
Alright, I'm trying to get some love. I'm right across from the table and you're looking at your phone. What's up with that?
Okay, let me put it down just for you.
Across from the table. A night on the town. I want conversation. But you keep looking down, girl. There's so many ways that I'll give you pleasure. But I can't keep doing this by myself. Let's do this together. I wanna be the only thing in your life that you are gonna love. Be the only one that you trust. We gotta put the focus on us. I wanna be the only person whose eyes you're looking into. I wanna show you that I care about you. You got a certain air about you, so put your phone down. I want you to listen. I need undivided attention. There's things that I wanna mention. I want much more than a friendship. Phone down. I want you to focus. See what a brother gotta do to get closer. Don't you know you're my type? Trying to get a little busy with you too. So put your phone down. I want you to listen. I need undivided attention. There's things that I wanna mention. I want much more than a friendship. Phone down. I want you to focus. See what a brother gotta do to get closer. Don't you know you're my type? Trying to get a little busy with you too. Listen, love. I hope it comes true. It better be real. When it comes to you, babe. 'Cause you light my fire. I burn in your flames. We gotta have more communication without silly games, babe. I need you talking to your friends and relatives.
Yeah. How many people feel like stepping up in here tonight? How about you? Just stay. Just stay. Just stay. The night we met, you were walking out the club and didn't notice me. No, I was working valet from your line. You pulled out your ticket, raised your hand and looked at me. And suddenly, Cupid's bow struck me. Your name, honesty, Andre, and I'd like to get to know if the way I'm feeling's okay. Baby, sugar, I'll be right back with your car. This one's on me, baby. Just wanna let you know, hey, I gotta let you know. Oh, I like it, baby. I like it, baby. Just wanna let you know, oh, I gotta let you know. Wanna rush this moment, no. You got me feeling for your love, and I know your body is calling for me. And you can get it, baby. First of all, let me love you from January. Well, December, I'll cook your food, I'll rub your back. There's some else to that. I won't bite, baby. I won't bite, sugar. Stop playing. But I like you, girl. Just wanna let you know. Girl, I gotta let you know. I like it, baby. I like you, girl.
Sure, Ali.
Girl, I gotta let you know.
Let me holler that for you, man. Check this out. Yeah. Hey, yo, I just wanna let you know I knew you would be mine first time you walked by. In your peep toe platform, showing your legs off. You kinda made it hard to talk. I knew you was a model class C like ballet. Me, I'm coming up right now, just a valet. But if you stick with me, I'ma get you the 745 pink diamonds on my house in Calais. With a indoor pool outside jacuzzi. Got you feeling like your entire life a movie. I ain't gonna take you nowhere where the dudes is rude. I'ma take you where the chef fondue the food. Talking candle like fine dinner, down affection. Luciano's cause they got a great wine selection. I'm talking moving on up like the Jeffersons would. Different crib, different number, different hood. It's all good.
Just wanna let you know. I wanna. I gotta let you know. Said I wanna. I like it, baby. I like it, girl. Just wanna let you know. Oh, girl, I gotta let you know. I like it, baby. I like it, girl. Now just step with me, step. Just step with me, now step. Just step with me, step with me.
That was Mr. Andre Perryman here on In the Mix with I Like You. Baby. You
All
like
right.
that song, don't you?
Hey, that's
like
a good
that
song, man. I
That's a
like
bad
both of
cut.
them.
You know what? I like to hear that guitar, man.
Yeah.
That's a bad cut. What's up, Andre?
Andre Perryman, you're the
That's a bad
countdown
boy.
champion this month.
Yes, you are.
Tyreek, you're number
Yes, you
2, but
are.
you're still strong on the list,
That's
brother.
right, right.
And Miss Stacey Cade, that's number 3, right?
You giving stuff away, man.
Hey, that's a lot. That's some Stacey K fans still out there.
Oh,
Jump.
yeah, I'm one of them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One of them, man.
Hey, Jump, tell the people what to do when it concerns our channel.
You know what, people? We appreciate all the love and everything that we're receiving. But also, we would please ask you to like, share, subscribe, and to comment.
And to comment.
So
let us
do
know
all
what
of
you
those
think.
things for us.
Well, you like us, well, you
Well, even if you
undecided.
hate us, hey, even
well,
if you
well,
hate us,
just,
just,
let us know. You know, we
just
have
send some
thick
feedback.
skin
Send
here,
some
baby.
feedback. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we would surely
And
greatly
you know, it might be
appreciate
some
that.
artists you want on the show to hear.
Let us know who you like in the
And
comments.
if you
and
want to
stuff, and
send
we'll
those
play more of
artists
them.
to us, you can inbox me at twjfreeze69@gmail.com. Send your stuff. Let's check it out. Set up the interviews, and we'll take it from there.
That's right. So remember, once again,
We are Black First here. We don't mind
always
saying it. We're very
unapologetically.
proud of it.
That's right.
That's right.
We don't play those games.
We
Let
don't- we
let
don't-
those other folks
We
do
don't
that.
coon, monkey
No,
shine,
no.
bootleg,
We don't
sambo,
scratch.
sambo.
We don't step and fetch. We don't do none of that
We
stuff.
don't do that. We don't do that.
No.
There's no boss telling us what to do.
We're not puppets.
This is our stuff.
That's right.
And I am building my own website real soon. We will let you guys know. So just like my boy over at TD Hip Hop always say, we want to be independent of YouTube.
That's right. So we want to be independent of our oppressors in all kinds,
Yep.
in every way you can
So
think
that
of.
way we build our website, and family can be free to express how they like. We just don't want you using all that profanity.
That's right.
And that's
Show us your
another-
real talent.
That's another website, man. I think the guy call it 36.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I don't know why he calls it 36, but
man.
it's a black website, black owned, operated.
Mm.
And brothers and sisters, you can go over there and support too. And I think Dr. Boyce Watkins has a site called Black Enough.
Right.
Enough said.
All right. Well, with that being said, man, Vader, going to get ready to get out of here, so we're going to leave you with one of our all-time favorite artists and songs.
Peace and more power, and more black power.
Absolutely. This is one of the In the Mix favorites. This is
That's
one
right,
of the-
radio.
He's on the radio.
He's always on the
Jump.
radio. He's on the radio more than we are.
Hey, Jump, I got my gun. Watch it.
Okay, all right. He's
I'ma
always
kill
got his
my
gun.
mama.
He's always got his gun. These three, I'll never figure out how these three know each other, well, let alone hang out.
That's right,
Anyway.
radio.
Anyway, you listen to Vader and Jump Street on In the Mix. This is one of the In the Mix classics. This is,
The classic piece of the week.
man, this is the one and only, the lovely, talented, beautiful Miss Stacy Cade with
Give it to us, man.
Give In here on In the
Now,
Mix.
Jump, you have given in years ago.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? Wait a minute. I ain't gave in yet because this thing ain't acting right. Hold on, Vader. Wait a minute. Hold on. No wonder it ain't acting right. I got the wrong one.
Oh, man, look at you. You're going to blame it on me.
Yeah, I am because this cord is...
Hey, why do I need an enemy when I have a friend like this?
Anyway.
Jump's cool. I wouldn't trade him.
Hold on,
I
wait a
wouldn't
minute.
trade
I
my
gotta blame it
friendship
on
with him
Vader,
for nothing in
y'all.
the world.
Wait a minute. Well, I should have
That's
checked.
all right, but I am going to put him on the
together.
bootlicker list for Ryan.
Anyway, you listen to Vader and Jump Street here on In the Mix, and we're closing out the show with the lovely,
Betcha
super
Jason.
lovely, super talented, super beautiful Miss Stacy Cade with Give In here on In the Mix.
something new from Crystal Haywood, another local St. Louis artist who's been doing it a long time here. Well, I'm going to wrap up the show. We rebroadcast this one because the sound wasn't loud enough like it should, so I decided to come back in and rebroadcast the show. And, we touched on a few issues that affect our foundational Black American community. And whether it's on the local scene or the national scene, we talked about it. We're not happy with the Biden and Harris administration. We make that clear each and every month that we do the show. Hopefully, during the summer months, we might get up here and do it weekly or bi-weekly. But we thank you for tuning in to In the Mix. Like Jump Street always say, like, subscribe, comment, and share again. We love our people, and we love the independent artist movement. DeAndre Perriman is our new countdown champion. Tyreek is still holding tight at number 2, and we love what Brother Tyreek is doing. Foundational Black American Race Baiter. Get that book. It's probably one of the most important books you ever read in your life. And keep your ear to the new Black media. Great job, Jason Black, the Black Authority. He had a wonderful show last night. How he called out Roland Martin. Roland Martin claimed he was going to go to Shreveport and do a broadcast or something. I don't think this cat showed up, but Jason Black was ready. He was there. Right on to our brother Jason Black. Right on to our brother Tariq Nasheed. Right on to Professor Black Truth, Boyce Watkins, Mr. Superboy, Torian Rain, Nicole's View, the Fly Nubian Queen Channel, Vicky Dillard, Jade Arndale, and Nicole's View, True Raw Family, Lisa Cabaret, and another favorite of mine on YouTube, Kimberly Frazier does a great job, young sister. And, we just want to say right on to our foundational Black American family. And, with that said, we're going to just, my voice is kind of scratchy right now, but, my heart's in a good place. I'm on code with my family. And with that said, reach one, teach one, bring them to the new Black media. Because the old dead Black media will only confuse you and mix you up with lies and talking points from the Democrats and from the Republicans. Because we got Negro puppets with the Republican Party out here too, just like you have them in the Democratic Party. And I want to say this to the sisters. We need y'all on code with us. They're trying to emasculate us as Black men in this country, probably all around the world. And Tanisha, I think her name was Tanisha Arnold, she raised a good question, but the people that attacked her on Twitter, those weren't foundational Black Americans. Those were immigrant coons, bedwenchers, and mammies and sambos. They had a bug up their butt and dislike and jealousy toward us. We don't have no jealousy toward you immigrant coons. You have the jealousy toward us. We're busy trying to survive over here in this country because we're being attacked every day, systematically attacked, and both parties are working together against us. With that said, everybody, we're going to wrap up. And another thing, I do not support nothing by Will Packard, Malcolm D. Lee, because he had a hand in that new TV show on Prime with, what's her name? Man, I can't think of her name. Girl's name. Megan Good, that's her name. Tyler Perry, Shame on You. Lee Daniels, I saw that trashy TV show on BET called The Miss Pat Show. Modern Day Minstrel Show. Mona Scott Young producing that Love and Hip Hop mess. Basketball Wives. Atlanta Housewives. All that stuff. Sisters, turn it off. If you're not listening to Vicky Dillard, Nicole's View, Jane Arndale, Kimberly Frazier, Lisa Cabaret, and the True Raw Family, sisters like that, then you're off code. And you need to get on code. If you want to get on code, check those sisters out. Quit looking at this trash on TV. The Proud Family, like Jump Street was talking about. The only reason they brought that show back is they want to push that LGBT agenda. Raise your sons to be men. Raise your daughters to be women. See, white folks push back against that stuff, but what it is a heavy aim on us because they don't want us to reproduce. Cut the check. We ain't turning away from it. Cut the check. We 500 years overdue. With that said, I'm out of here like a bounce check and a balled up food stamp. Santine Walden, I heard you out there, brother. You did a good job with the broadcast. Hey, with that said, I am out of here like a bounce check and a balled up food stamp.